Okay. Alright, mic is set. Game sounds are good. Okay. Boop. Good. It's working then. Yeah, it looks like it's working on the browser too, so it's all set up. Oh, good. Is the music too loud or is it good? Okay. It is a quieter song right now too, so. Hello, Black. Okay. Now that my desk is a little more organized. Okay. And I do need to adjust the sounds again now that I'm back in. That's about it. Okay. Alright then. I need books. But I think before I do that, I am going to go breed some cows. Alright. And we are back in the survival world. Oh wait, I have all of the wheat in here. I was having some issues with Twitch earlier, and so now that's fixed. Oh, hang on. I don't have the stream health as a pop out right now, but I can do that. I think I need a bigger second screen. Okay, there we go. I think the 55 would be too big, and that would have to go... I don't know, I'd have to kink my head up to look up at it in the closet. But yeah, just so I have all the pop-outs. That little screen is just a little too small for all the pop-outs and OBS and Discord. And so I think I need just a slightly bigger screen. Yep. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize how many cows I had. Okay. Everybody's bred. Alright, have fun. Thank you for checking my stream for me. Okay, did I get... Nope, there's still some stuff in there. Okay, that should be everything out of there. Oh, wrong chest. There we go. Now then, where did I plan on making the lava farm? If anything, I make it in that hill. So... But I also need that. And... actually, I'll just use that. Okay. Is it that? No. I need... Oop. That's it. Ooh. And I need 3 of those. Okay. Let me check one more thing. Spotify, you are just a tad bit too loud. Where'd my mouse go? There we go. Okay, that should be good. There we go. Okay. Now then, back to it. So I was going to go back to streaming last night, but as I predicted, there was a power outage. And it ended up being a 15.5-hour long power outage. So that was fun. And I didn't get around to turning my computer off before the power outage. So everything just had an improper shutdown. It was fun. The computer is fine, luckily, still. It is on a surge protector. So at about 8 a.m. this morning, the power tried to flicker on a couple of times, but didn't actually stay on. And luckily I had turned the power strip off and everything, so that way it wasn't too terrible. And so far, everything is working. And the fridge also managed to stay okay. Which is good because we had just done a bunch of food prep for the week, and it wouldn't have been fun if all of that just went to waste. Go. Alright, little lava farm. And now we can check on what these villagers have for us. But yeah, so the power outage was a long one. Luckily it wasn't too terrible because it's not the middle of summer anymore like it usually is when we have power outages. But it still was just really annoying. Oh, feather falling 3. And Silk Touch. I already have Silk Touch guy. So that was you, right? No, you had Infinity for cheap. Ending. Infinity for not so cheap. So wait, do I not have a Silk Touch guy then? You're my Silk Touch guy? Yeah. Okay, but I locked in your trade. Your trade is not locked in. But that is a pretty decent one. Yeah, and then, with the power outage, it was a matter of there are 3 companies running the power station that is near my house that I'm connected to, and also like 2 or 3 other towns are connected to because this is all rural area. So there's a bunch of places connected that are really far away. So it was kind of neat to see on like the Nextdoor and Facebook apps like how far out this outage went and how it skipped some towns and went to another town. But there were a lot of outages and a lot of people were telling their side of what they heard from the power company, and one story was that a car hit a pole, and then another story was that the power company that we go through couldn't start up any of the transformers without the other 2 companies getting out there and jump starting it basically or something. I don't know all the technical stuff for it, but it was just a lot of excuses. Okay, fine. I guess you can come in here. And you... Where'd your leads go? There they are. Also, you guys give way better leather. Yes. Alright, leather. Oh, but the power turned back on right when we decided to head out into town so we could go get food. Because we didn't want to open the fridge or freezer because we didn't know how long it'd be out, and it had already been out for 15 hours at that time. And so right as we're getting ready to leave, grab the keys, power turns on. Okay, so that didn't go to anybody. How... Are you connected to that one and he's connected to a different one? Okay, so if I break that. Yep. Okay, well then. Oh, I didn't even see what you had. Whoops. Okay, let's do this. Okay, and then you come on over here and see what you got. Lame. Nope. Yeah, it's always perfect timing with that stuff, and it is hilarious when it happens. But we still ended up going out, and we got gas for the generator, so if it goes out again, we're at least a little more prepared. There you are. It's a very expensive bane of arthropods. That's an even more expensive bane of arthropods. Ooh. Nope, I'm here for looting. Right. Probably should get fire protection eventually just for nether trips. Silk touch! Okay, and I forgot to put the books and the emeralds in my inventory. So, go run and grab them real quick before he resets his trades. Wait. I know I forgot the books and everything, but what was it that he had? I already forgot what I saw. And I don't think it was looting. I think my own brain glitched. Yep, it was Silk Touch. Okay. Which we don't need. Because we have Infinity from you. You're the cheap Infinity. I have Silk Touch from you. And... oh, but I locked that one in. You are cheaper, but we're gonna break it. 1 emerald more isn't enough to justify it. Nope. Infinity. All the ones I was trying to get earlier. Power 2. My goodness, you guys. Smite. Channeling. Sharpness. Sometimes I doubt that it exists. My goodness, you guys, get out of the corner. Nope. Sweeping Edge. Quick Charge. Nothing. Nothing again. Smite. Thorns. And you run away. Oh my goodness, 5 for Infinity. I'm just getting cheaper and cheaper, but it's not what I need. Come on. Lure 3. Scooch, scooch. There we go. Curse of Binding. Unbreaking. I mean, Unbreaking would be useful, but I'd much rather go for Unbreaking 3. Oh, Aqua Affinity, though. For cheap. Riptide. Back up, you guys. Channeling. And nothing. And nothing again. And it's sleepy time for the villagers, I think. So... yeah, you're not gonna take a job right now. So we'll go back to our little cabin house thing. Somebody's using it at least. Okay. Hi, can I help you? You were just sleeping out there. This isn't your house. Goodbye. Alright. Do I have... I do not have a single with spruce tree, so let me go grab a sapling. Goodness, can't talk already. But I'm gonna grab a sapling to just plant a little one to get a couple more pieces of spruce, which actually I might not even need to plant it. Do I have? Yes, I do. And I have another one of those. And we'll just take that. Okay. Get everybody trapped again. Okay. I should make another one of these. Okay, you guys. You, Demonstrator. Excuse you? Nothing. My goodness. How rare is it to get looting? I think I've seen just about every other enchantment. Sweeping edge again. Aqua affinity. That's another good one. My goodness. Nothing. That's another cheap multi-shot. Alright. I will kill you, wandering trader. No, I was pushing you in there. Get in there. There we go. You're trapped. Yep. Oh, nope, you're not. Anyway. No? Oh, it must be not. No, it is work time. Frostwalker. Nothing. Curse of Vanishing. Alright. How expensive was that? That is really expensive. And it's not what I wanted anyway, but still. My goodness. Nope. Okay. Such epic music for trying to get looting and failing. It's really tempting just to kill him and get a different guy. But then I wouldn't get discounts. Especially if there were witnesses to me killing this guy. Alright. Mm-hmm. There we go. Now it's just you walking around. Feather falling. Nothing. Nothing again. Protection. Okay, let's see. Maybe. Get that one. Just do that. Okay? Maybe if you see in chat, you'll be more inclined to trade it. Yeah? Nope. Oh my goodness. Okay, typing it in chat. We'll just have to do that. Yeah. It may not be looting 3, but that is okay. My goodness. But let's go ahead and just buy 2 of them. Because why not? Okay. Now then. I'll get you stuck in there in a minute. That took far too long. Okay, so we've got the mending. You already have mending. Let's... Looting 3. Why not? I should have enough levels for this. Yeah. There we go. Now we have a looting 3 sword. Okay. And then... Ooh, sorry. My allergies are going away, but my goodness. This wind and everything is drying out everything else. Okay. Shift click. Full stack of leather. That's good. I have Did I have leads in a bundle at one point? Are my leads all gone? I guess so. We'll put them in the bundle. And sleep. Okay, now then. So let's see. I was going after looting, got looting. We were gonna try for efficiency and unbreaking as well. Okay, let me just put that in there. Let's see. Nope, I don't have any more slabs in there. So we will make slabs. There we go. Okay, let's go get that guy trapped, and then we can open that trading hall up, and I think it's basically just going to be librarians in here. With the way things are going. God, that took forever to get. Yeah. Now go get in your corner. No. My goodness. You're just gonna talk to everybody. But I need you to get in your station. It's time to work. You are a social butterfly. No, you don't need to check what they're all doing. Okay, first. Almost had you. There we go. Okay, now then, you need to get back in there. Yes, get back in there. No. Get in your corner. Get in your corner. No. That's not your corner. Get in there, behind you. No, you're supposed to go behind you. Yes. No. Turn around. My goodness, these villagers. There. Okay. Now I can open this up. There we go. And then we'll get another guy in that spot. Okay, so I have books. I can make more of that. I'll need more wood. Actually, take that as well. So I need to make... Oop. Okay, and then it is 3 on top, 1 on bottom, bookshelf in the middle. Yes. Okay. And we'll take this, set it on down in here. There we go. Alright. And... Debating on if I should go ahead and just make a bunch more lecterns. And maybe see what else I have going in here. I know having the Potion Master is fine. And a couple of farmers. And then you. And you guys. So what are you? You're an armorer. Let's see what else you trade for. Pants and a helmet. I don't really know what these guys' trades are. Shoes and a helmet. I don't know if there's anything really that they buy. Do you just sell? Oh, is it meeting time, everybody? Ah, there we go. You will buy coal. Yeah, because if I get you leveled up, then you should do diamonds. I'll wait a little bit until I know more. Because I don't know if I can get them to sell diamond stuff right away. Oh, actually, no, I don't need that. Okay, that should be fine for now. Oh yeah, let's go see how the lava is doing. Why are you all the way out here? Well, I forgot that it needs to be farther away. If I fence off, that'd require so much fencing. But if I were to fence off this entire village, maybe they'd ignore that? I have no idea. I still find it weird that I have 2 farmers. Oh, hello, Ski. I think I only have the one composter. No, there's the second one over here. Okay. No, I took that away. Anyway. Let's go move some of this hay. All right. Set this hay down with the cows real quick. There we go. Alright, now then... I might just breed the cows again in the morning. So how much leather do I have? I have a full stack of leather. I have... Let's go ahead and just make a bunch of paper too. Okay. All right. And I don't know if I want to turn all of that into books and save some stuff for item frames, but I am going to go breed cows again, so just do a stack. All right. That was a lot of paper for a small amount of books. Okay, and I suppose I can put you back up there. Am I still wearing? I am still wearing gold from the Nether. Okay. Okay. I'll just put you there for now. Cows. That's what I'm doing. Turn that to wheat. Let's go get more cows. Everybody else. Everybody get some. Okay. I think that's it. Plenty of babies in there. Okay. That should be good for now. All right. Oh, wrong one. Okay. Now then. Do I make another bow and then put infinity on it, or do I try to fish up a bow? Let's go ahead and fish for a little bit. see what we get. And then this also gives me a chance to drink some of my tea and rehydrate. And I can chat with you guys while I'm fishing because my brain is incapable of doing too many things at once. Oh, there we go. Alright, tea time. And I turn the heat pad on that I have in the cat tower, so my cat is sleeping in there, and I just heard him do a little groan. He's so cute. Oh, and I did just make a Blue Sky account. Of course it's... Whoop, I wasn't paying attention. I don't have it logged in on my phone. I have it logged in on the computer, so I can't really see it right now, but I am pretty sure I just did Europa Plays on Blue Sky. It has nothing on it yet. It should still have my icon that I use. I think it's the same one that I'm using here and on YouTube. But I will post there before I stream when I'm planning on streaming, and I'll post there if my streams aren't going to happen because of another power outage for 15 hours. Whoop. But I am grateful it's not in the middle of summer that the power outage happened, and so the house stayed cool, and I have plenty of blankets in the bed to keep warm. The reptiles weren't too happy about it, but they're doing okay. I went and checked on my turtle outside because she has a heater in the pond, but the heater, of course, wasn't on last night, but she seems to be doing okay. My goodness, that's a bunch of salmon right there. And my tea is already cold. Anyway, after this, I was debating going into the Nether to get, whatchamacallits, blaze rods and all of that stuff. But I also want to move some of my stuff from here over to the village that I'm making and kind of start getting chests ready for building. And then I kind of want to make a trading farm, but that is, or a gold farm, trading farm in the Nether, but that is going to be a lot to take on because I'm not really a that kind of a farmer. I never really make farms. I just kind of go around and collect things as I need them, but that's not exactly the most efficient thing. What? Sorry, I just got a spam text message that had no information, just, hey, do you want to meet at a coffee shop? I'm like, I don't know you. But anyway. I've got to try to start making farms so that way I can be more efficient with my building. But a part of that is going to be gold farm to then drop into a trading farm. So that way I can just get a ton of quartz, a ton of blocks for building I know I can get the stonemason to trade some stuff, but maybe I'll level up a stonemason. I'll have to look up what their trades are to see if I can get quartz right off the bat. Because if I can get quartz blocks right off the bat with a stonemason, that would be good. And then I have to go mine a bunch of terracotta. Which... do stonemasons trade terracotta too? Because if they trade regular terracotta, then I can just... oh, do a flower farm to get dye. That's another farm. And flower farms are not going to be the most fun to do. Knockback's pretty cool. But anyway, flower farms aren't going to be the most fun to do because I have to go to all the different biomes to get different flowers and flower colors. So I can't just set up something like in Bedrock where you can bone meal a specific flower color and then bam, you've got all the dye you need. Alright, come on, let's get a fish so we can go back. And there we go. Alright. No hiccup. Yum. Oh, and Ski, you missed it. There was, the reason why looting is in chat is because I spent entirely too long trying to get looting from a villager, and so I just typed it in chat at him, and then the second trade after that was looting too. So apparently, whatever you want to get, just type it in chat. And then a couple trades later, you'll get it. I know it was coincidental, but still, I like to think that maybe he was looking at the chat and was like, oh, you want that? Okay, I got you. And we're also still fishing because I'm still drinking my tea. It is nice to think that I willed it into existence. Just like the ocean fishing way back when, willed in the luck of the sea mending, whatchamacallits, fishing rods. And also convincing villagers to follow you by just carrying a job? Like, I don't think they actually do that, but it was kind of neat that it just kind of followed. And then that squid doing a headstand on the surface of the water. Like, okay. Oh yeah, I have to move my bees into there too. But I need to make more campfires. Maybe I'll do that after we do some fishing. I'll make some campfires, put them in there, get the beehives going, breed the bees. Because I am going to need so much wax. I'm going to have to make a list of everything that I need to do to get prepared for building. And then kind of go down the list. Because I am too scatterbrained to just kind of think of things and then do something else. Instead of actually doing what I need to do. So, since we're fishing and drinking tea, let's see. Got my pen right here. So we need to Move and breed bees. Make a chest monster. At the village. Loot the trial chamber. Gotta get that copper. Oop. And then go to the Nether Fortress for blaze rods and wither skulls. All right, and then we've got to move supplies to our village. And look up quartz trades. Okay, and then as far as farms go, there are a lot of farms that I'm going to need to make. So let me make a separate little list for farms. We are going to need an iron farm. Potential XP farm. Gold farm. What is it? Piglin trading farm. What other farms am I gonna need? I'm not gonna worry about dyes right now. Because if anything, I'm gonna need mostly white dye. And for that, I can just use a bone meal. So skeleton farm. So a skelly farm. Trying to think of what other farm I might need. Because the skelly farm can double as an XP farm, but I have to find a skeleton spawner for that, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I'm going to have to make a creeper farm. So I can get gunpowder for rockets. Because if I get an elytra... Whoop! And I never got another fishing rod from any of that. That's okay. But yeah, so if I end up getting an elytra, then I'm going to need... Oh, hello. Did you take that job? Aqua affinity. I'm not too concerned about that right now, but yeah, so after I get the blaze rods from the nether and a few more ender pearls, which honestly, whenever I do beat the dragon, I can try to make a an XP farm in the end for whatchamacallits, those things, you know? Endermen. There we go. My brain does not want to work today. Or any day, really, for that matter. Okay. Yeah, it's just 2. But yeah, I can make an XP farm out there. I just was hoping to find something to make nearby where I'm building, because I'm going to be going through that shovel and the pickaxe and even my own axe while I'm building and everything. I'm going to be going through those pretty quickly, especially while I'm taking down that hill and terraforming it. I'll go through a lot of the durability. So I probably should actually concentrate on getting unbreaking from one of those villagers. So I'll have to get a couple of unbreaking books. One for the shovel, one for the axe, and one for the pickaxe at the very least. Which, my pickaxe might have unbreaking on it. I know it came with a couple of enchantments. And I could also always, let's see. Yeah, I have unbreaking too. But maybe I will try to get unbreaking. But I am going to make a bunch of chests. And try to move things. Okay. So let me grab wood. I'm gonna go ahead and use birch. Boop. Nope, it won't let me do that. Okay. Why weren't you working earlier? Anyway. Okay, so I will take and drop off this fish. And I'll leave that water bottle here for now. Okay. I'm gonna take some of the building stuff. I'll leave this in here, that in here. You can stay there, you can stay there. I'll keep you there. Actually, let's go have fun and see what we can enchant on this thing. I didn't grab any lapis, which is fine because that's all just unbreaking. I have my shears on me. So let's go get more wax. And start. Oh, that's fine, Ski. You can lurk all you want. I know I do the same thing whenever I'm on anybody else's stream. I just lurk. So yeah, lurking is perfectly fine. Okay. Let's go ahead and take this copper. Okay, I can leave all of that there for now. That. Yeah, I'll need the granite too. And that. That. There we go. I will take a boat with me. Lodestone is good decoration. Don't need any of that stuff. Okay. Full inventory. Let's go drop this off at our main village. I keep forgetting that it's not a straightaway there because there's that massive hole. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and steal this. There we go. Why not take an extra free chest? Couldn't be bothered with the zombie. We are on a mission. Alright. Oh, I finished my tea. I forgot. So it's water time. Maybe if I can open it. My goodness. Alright. I'm glad I keep water bottles on hand because that was helpful last night. Whenever the power goes out, I'm on a well, so the pump for the well is electric, and power outage means no water too. But I buy water bottles for my cat because he is prone to UTIs and bladder stones, so he gets bottled water, and we had a case of bottled water for him, and I'm able to just use that. Oh wait, gotta cut through here. That's quite the noise. I'm so sorry if that water drinking was really loud. Oh my goodness. It's probably not as loud as whatever this song is. Was I supposed to turn down that one? I think I was, unless... Nope. Yes, I was supposed to turn down that one. It has been a while since I've voted back. Okay, hang on. Oh, no, that's the end of the song. Okay, never mind. I was getting ready to go skip it because that was way too overstimulating of a song. And then throughout the week, I will probably be messing with another royalty-free sound thing. I think it's called Episound or something like that. Can't remember what it was called. There's a couple other streamers that I watch that use it, and I've got a free trial for it, so I'll probably take a look at that, see what kind of music they have in there. Because then it can probably stick to just one genre instead of a mix like this, which it's all Minecraft music, but it's all from the various different, different games. So you get things like that last song mixed in with stuff like this, and it's a bit much. Okay, I actually don't need to go to the cabin, I need to go up here. And I will just set up a bunch of chests over here because I'm not really going to build much over here aside from a bunch of trees. Which it'll be kind of fun to build trees. We'll probably do like a tree here and there just so... Oh, Gesundheit, my boy. You gonna head out? Okay. My cat's getting ready to leave, but he's also just sneezing a bunch. There we go. Okay. So I will put all the wood in there. We'll have miscellaneous stone and sand and things in there. We'll put copper and wax in here. And might as well put glass in there too. Okay. That is it. There we go. Alright, so that is one round of things dumping. And then I am going to pause for a second because I realized I don't think I refilled my cat's water bowl, and I'm going to make another cup of tea. So I will be right back in just a couple of minutes. Alright. My cat's water bowl is cleaned and refilled. Granted, it was clean before I left, it just needed drying and refilled. The kettle is refilled and heating up still, but I figured I'd just pop back in. Ooh, excuse me, while the kettle heats up. Okay, so I'll drop that back off in the village. Okay. Go pick up more supplies. And I'm thinking I'm gonna make some chamomile tea when the kettle is done. That sounds good right now. I had a McDonald's coffee this morning, and I don't typically drink a whole lot of sugary drinks, and they had a Chips Ahoy frappe, so I went with that, and I think I just have sugar overload right now. And so I think a little bit of chamomile will be nice. Might even put a little bit of cinnamon in it, just for fun. By the time I get back to the village, the kettle should be done. We'll see. And then I might just go into the nether and get a bunch of quartz right off the bat. And I don't know if I'm gonna need nether brick for anything in these builds, but I also haven't really planned anything out for any of the houses. So I will get more blackstone though. So I might as well try to do a little bit of strip mining in the nether. But I don't know, I might do that at a later time to try to get the whatchamacallit, ancient debris. I don't think I'm gonna do that today. Alright, let's see. Let me dump that here. I already have my infinity bow. Okay. That's just a secondary book in case I lose it. Mending is a secondary book in case I need it. Mending. I will need mending on that. And mending on you. We're actually going to do that right now. Silk touch is a little more important. There we go. Okay. And then we've got Bane of Arthropods, Knockback, and Protection. Those are what I fished up. Okay, so I don't need that for transporting stuff, which I don't really have much more to transport. I don't need all the dirt. This stuff can just... The leather and the books can stay here. This stuff can go with me. Music discs can go with me. Fishing rod will stay here. Oh, I had another chest I could have brought. The barrels can come with me. Another composter for funsies. And the chest. Gapples. Let's see. Let's take that. You know what? Let's just do that. That in there. There we go. That will go with me. Okay. Don't need any of that with me right now. These will stay here. I'll put that book in the other chest so they're at least together. Okay, stone cutter. I think I have one at the village, so I'll leave that there. These will stay here. Okay. And I don't need any of that with me because I don't have villagers over there, so all of that paper and everything can stay here. Okay. I will take some carrots with me though. Take half of those. Oh, there we go. Can leave those propagules there because I have some back at the other place. I think that's it. And with that, I'm gonna pause again because I think the kettle is done. I'll be right back after I go make my tea. Alrighty, back again. Have my cinnamon chamomile tea. Which it looks absolutely disgusting because I don't have the cinnamon in a bag. I just sprinkled it on top. But that's fine. Drinking a little bit of wood bark shavings is not that bad. Okay. Tea can go over there. And back to the game. Alright, let's do... couple of attempts at getting unbreaking, maybe. Is the guy in here? No, he's back in his home, so never mind. Yeah, he's back up there. Oh, hiccup again. Okay, and then we'll probably end up dumping a bunch of this stuff off, and then... do I want to go to the Nether to try to get some stuff now, or do I want to save that for a different stream and spend a bunch of time in the Nether? I don't know. But I am going to go get the wax or whatever from this one. There we go. I have nothing in there, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I've got all of that stuff. That'll go there. I might as well bring a stack of that for food. Even though I do have potatoes growing back at the other place, I will bring that though. That will be good to have to make mud. I'm gonna have to do... okay. So I will take the hoe with me. Take my tools with me because I am going to need to make whatchamacallits. The thing, you know? Hay. There we go. Because if I want to make any packed mud, then I'm going to need that. Oh yeah. Okay, I've got that, but I do need books, so I can get another couple of mending books. And I will need to make sticks. Okay, I don't think I'm going to get enough. I see you're going over there. Alright. Where is the Fletcher at? Why are you just hiding behind the thing? Oh, there's a child there. Where are you, dude? Wow, we have a lot of golems right here. Oh, you're over here talking to the farmer. Okay, I don't have enough sticks for you. Okay then. Well, hopefully I have enough to buy mending. I should. Do you have something different now? And still Aqua Affinity. Okay. Who was it? Okay, I have enough for a mending book. Awesome. We'll put that on the hoe. And then drop off the books. There we go. Alright, now we are set to go back. Just because it's ready. Get that on the way out. There we go. Alright. Heading back to our village, and then we're gonna make a wheat farm because that is going to be important for the whatchamacallits, you know? Packed mud. There we go. I said it earlier and I already forgot. Alright. Now then. Okay, chamomile cinnamon tea is pretty darn good. I also have honey in it too to sweeten it a little bit because it is Tazo chamomile tea. So it's not like the best quality, but it's not bad. I also think that that thing of Tazo chamomile tea is about like 2 years old. And so it's not the freshest tea either. But it'll do. I'll have to grab some of this coarse dirt from this hill too. You know what I'm gonna do? I am going to grab some of these flowers here. And one of these. Because I have a silk touch pickaxe now, so I can actually get mushroom stems too. Oh, we got a frog! I'm happy with that. Okay. Yes, I go this way. I'll need to do more fishing so I can get some name tags and name that little frog. We'll have to keep them somewhere. Ooh. I could make a slime farm, but the only thing about that is I don't know what I would do with it. Because I can't think of what I would need slime balls for. Well, I mean, I guess... Oh, frog lights. Never mind. Maybe we will keep you. Oh, no. Okay. Hang on, Froggy. Let me back this boat up. Okay. There we go. My goodness, squid. Oh yeah, I gotta drop everything off up there, but I'm actually going to leave you, little froggy, over here for now. Yep. Alright, so wood, miscellaneous stone and sand. That's, oh yeah, I do need to drop you off in there. We'll put that there. There. Okay, I'll put a bunch of the miscellaneous greenery stuff and things in there. I might as well put that in there. Water bottle can go there. Actually, no. I'm going to have a chest for dirt and mud, and that water bottle will go in there. Okay. Everything else stays in my inventory for now. Let's go ahead and boop. There we go. And sleep. There we go. Have a little more tea. There's just a bunch of cinnamon stuck to the sides of my mug. And that is why I didn't use my wood mug for this. Okay. The tea is hot, it is really good, but I bit my lip in my sleep, and so having the hot tea on an open wound is not the most pleasant. Boop. This can be the tool chest for now. Actually, I am going to take that with me. I will do that. I've got that. Okay. Eat some food. I don't know how much of this I want to be the wheat field. Okay. And I don't know. Okay, well that didn't work. I don't know if I want to level everything, leave it the way it's naturally generated, or do something else. Terraform it a little bit. Like this whole area here, I could just take down, then fill in here. Granted, that whole hill is gonna go up to about here-ish, I think it was. Somewhere around here. How did I do that? I just put the water on top of myself. Okay. Anyway. Collect all of the seeds and the flowers. Because unfortunately, I am going to need all of the flowers for those bees. Because maybe, just maybe, I will make a little bee farm hidden inside of the hill or something. I don't know yet. Oop! Hit too many buttons at once. Well, this is going to get filled in. Oop. Okay. And boop. You're not that fast. Chicken. I think I can start off with the wheat being out here. Because I know it'll at least go to here. Oh, hi. You can have it. There you go. Yeah, so let's go grab my shovel again. Flatten that out a little bit. Have a sip of tea while we run. Alright. I should have known better than to leave the shovel in the chest. I should have just brought it with me. Alright, now we'll take this thing down here. And hello, cave. Let's go ahead and just light this up a little bit. Oh boy. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and just cover this up now. There we go. Kirsten, did you come in here? Nope. Okay. Here and things. All right. Okay. Let's see. All right. Run back to bed. So I think I'm gonna adjust the terrain there just a little bit. Oh yeah, bed is over here. Okay, hang on, I gotta blow my nose real quick. Okay. You know what, since I'm gonna be over there, come here, bed. We're just gonna take the bed over there, get our stuff planted, and then take the bed back. I will set it up. right here. Boop. Okay, now then, how do I want this to be? Because I think I'm going to take this area down a little bit, which will help out with that hole there. I kind of want this curved a little bit more. Of course it's gonna rain. Okay. That should be okay. Ouch. Oh. There we go. Okay, I'm going to curve this a little bit more. Mhm. Okay, that should be okay. Fill this in. actually going to go ahead and do that. There we go. Okay. That's a little bit better. I will take this down a bit. Yeah, that should be good. Wondering why that was taking so long. Okay. That's a little better. Come on. Do the entire way around. I know you can do it, water. Nope. Okay then. Okay. And we'll go ahead and do this. There we go. Okay, the footsteps are the chicken and the horse. Okay. We'll just keep that there. Okay. Then we can get this section. There we go. I know a lot of this is going to end up getting trampled by the horses and everything, but it's fine. And even me, I'll end up trampling it too. Okay. That is good enough for now. Got a couple of spots of wheat. And fill it out as we go. And then, let's see. Ooh. Okay. Can I reach any of that? No. Not from here, I can't. Yeah. Okay. But I think I had it from about here, I think it was. So I took this stuff down. May have had it a little further back. I'm not sure. But, this whole thing is going away. Just need to make sure I keep an eye on my shovel. So that way I don't use too much of it. I also kind of want to keep most of this dirt. I'm going to move you there. You there. Alright. Because then... I'll get some copper out of this. Alright, I'm gonna get this area set, and then I'm gonna go around to figure out what level I'm going to. Okay. Ooh, there we go. I think once I get this going, I'm gonna go around to the front and kind of drill a hole through that hill. Because I know I gotta go a couple more levels down, but I can't remember how far down. And we are going to break our bed. There we go. And reset it right here. Go. This is about the center. This is the level I want it at, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about all this in here. Whoops. Alright. So this is what level I need it all at. And then I can dig my way over to there from here. So I have everything set. And I can kind of section and quadrant it off to just take everything down. Okay. Now then, over here, there's a hole here. Let's go ahead. See what all is down here. Not much. Okay. Boop. so I'll just fill this whole thing in here. Go. And continue on our path this way. And where am I going to over here? Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 down? Let's see where this gets us real quick. Yeah, so 1, 1, 2. Okay. To there, I believe. Okay. Yep, that put us at the right level. Okay, perfect. Okay, so this level is the one that I wanted at. Which is going to be a lot of mining. So what I should do no more coal here, so let's go ahead and there's no more coal there. Okay, let's dig up this coal. I thought that was something on the chicken. All right. Let's go dump some of this stuff. To the chest monster. Okay, I think I was going to put the dirt. Yes, that's right. Dirt goes there. Okay, let's just boop. Okay. And I haven't made one specifically for stone yet. Correct, correct. Okay. Flowers. You there. Seeds can go there for now. Okay. That hill is going to disappear, but I don't think I'm going to finish it today. Alright, let me refill the water bucket. Let's go ahead and use you. Because I can replace all of this sand with dirt. Granted, I did just put all of my dirt away, but that's fine. We are going to need so much sand for not only glass, but also sandstone. Thought that was suspicious gravel for a second. It would be kind of funny while just collecting a bunch of sand, randomly find, whatchamacallits, buried treasure. Okay, now then, I didn't think that far ahead, and I didn't grab anything to pillar out with. So let's go grab one of those stacks of dirt to fill in that hole. I'm not going to completely fill it in, it's just going to be hollow. There we go. There. What is it, Thurston? There we go. It's like it was always there and it's fully filled out. Okay. Hello, horsey. Boop. Oh, hello. Yes, I remember you. How have you been? Okay. That's good to hear. I've been doing pretty good. Had a lovely 15.5-hour power outage last night into this morning. But other than that, been keeping busy. Ooh. I need more dirt. Nope. I'm gonna have to label these. I'm definitely going to have to label these. So I'm just gonna keep opening every single chest every time. And so I will probably make signs after I fill in this hole. There we go. I could go into a cave and try to get glow ink. Because I think there were lush caves in the jungle. I should just go ahead and put the glass in here, or the sand in here. Boop. Okay. And this one. And crafting table is over there. Okay. Nope. I didn't mean to make that many. I was not thinking, but that's okay. Alright. And what did I put in this one? Dirt. Dirt. Oh my goodness, I can't type today. Dirt and mud. Copper and glass. Why do I keep thinking the apostrophe is there? Okay. Oh, which means sand can go in there. And this is... Ah! Oh my goodness. It won't let me backspace all the way up there. Oh, there we go. Okay. One of these days I'll get used to a keyboard. Okay, and then that is tools. Okay, there we go. Little more organized. I'm gonna put the signs in with the tools. Okay. Little more organized. Oh, hiccup. I need to fix my shovel. Because I don't want to tackle all that stuff without it. I should also make an efficiency pickaxe. Maybe... Okay. If I can get efficiency on this one, then I wouldn't have to cook a bunch of stone. I can take all the stone down with that. Well, let's take some of this cobble down. I'm going to just start taking this out. We'll use up this pickaxe, and then I guess use my silk touch. Okay, where does the stair end? Over here. Okay. There we go. Just so nothing spawns in there. Through here, make sure we picked up all the stone, and then... Oh boy, that was a lot of them. Alright, well then, I guess we're gonna go this way to the cabin. Sleep in the cabin tonight. I'm not gonna drop things off. Too far? Yeah. Not far enough. There we go, I got somebody. And they're all gonna run this way. Alright. To the cabin. And... did they follow? Yeah, they did. Oh, can't see anything when I do that. Ow. There we go. We'll sleep real quick and then collect the loot from those guys. Which they drop nothing because they never do drop anything. Ah, finally. Oh. Oh boy. Yay. Didn't get any gunpowder from you guys. That's unfortunate. Oh, there's some XP down here from the other guys. Nothing fell in there. Alright. Let's put you in there. And now we can go drop everything off in the things. And then I am going to... Let's see. Go to my zombie farm to heal up my tools a little bit. Okay. Well, I can silk touch for a little while. But I also kind of want to go from the top down, so... We're gonna go get another boat, because there's a frog in this boat. And I'd have to break my boat to go to my village, and I don't want to lose my little frog. So... let's see... Another stuff... Do I not have a spare boat made? I think I took them all out there. So... Alright. I'm gonna get to the village, and then head over to that zombie farm. And then I'll probably end the stream there because I'm gonna just AFK while eating dinner. And it is a work night, so it'll be choring a little bit before bed. And then I will probably be on Friday. I know this Thursday is Thanksgiving out here. I don't really celebrate it. Might end up streaming. I might end up going to visit some family a couple hours away. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. I might get some acorn squash to make some stuffed squash. Because that sounds a little good right now. Bloop. Oh, didn't mean to break grass with that. I should check all these horses, see if any of them are fast. There's plenty of horses out here. Let's see. I see you over here. You're the well, almost the farthest one out. You're decent speed. How about you? Oh my goodness. No, you're not that fast. Yeah, you're not that fast either. You're not that fast. Boop. You're kind of fast. Not the fastest, but... Please don't take me down there. Okay, cool. Well, we have you tamed. I don't actually have a saddle on me. And why? My goodness. Oh, I'm gonna start a raid if I hit him. Hi. No. Did you fall? You're right below me. There we go. Oh, there you are. Hi. Oh. You didn't drop anything anyway. I don't want to kill you. But I do need to go sleep. We'll test those horses later. Okay, it didn't follow me, right? Ooh, I could have tracked it into here and have the iron golem take it down. We'll do that in the morning. Alright. Let's go get that guy to follow us into town. Hi. Yep, there you are. Hey, Iron Golem. Come here. There we go. Yeah. Thanks, golems. That way I didn't have to start a raid. Boop. And, ooh. That is good, though. That'll be good for finding the trial chamber. Alright. Put you there. And eat some food. Grab our horse. Oop, I am so sorry, little horse. I forgot about that drop. And we're gonna run right through some of that. There we go. Yum. Alright, let's go put you in your little horse hole. There we go. Here we go. Alright, get that in my offhand. I forgot to bring more stuff. So I'll go ahead and break some of this. Okay. I need to... Options. Turn you guys down real low. There we go. Alright, so that is going to be it for the weekend. I'll be back on, most likely Friday I will be back on. I have a nice little 4-day weekend this weekend, so I will be doing Friday, maybe even Friday, Saturday, Sunday stream. That's if we don't have anything planned with any other friends this weekend. So I can't say that I will stream every day this weekend, but it's a pretty good possibility. So thank you very much for joining. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you very much. Bye.